have a real New Year's resolution. I made a resolution this year to stop drinking coffee.
What?
Which is the dumbest decision I've ever made. And I have a BFA in theater. I've been like kind of a crabby bitch about this, which is impeding on my next resolution, which is to stop yelling at girls in infinity scarves for talking too loud on the train. I don't know, but I guess it's just because it's such like an intrinsically American thing to hear those girls like talk like Kendall, and it's like all in vowels. Like, I've been around the world. You don't go to France and they're like, actually, bonjour. You know? Like, you don't go to like war-torn countries and they're like, actually, if my baby doesn't get penicillin, it's gonna die. My family is buried in one big grave. I'm dying of thirst. Literally. I guess this is probably a good time to tell you that I'm not 100% a bad person. Something good happened to me. I have a boyfriend who's lovely. You can cheer for that. I'm in love. We've been together for 2 years, which means I'm getting fatter. My boyfriend's name is Steve, which is important for this conversation because, like, I have an appointment tomorrow to get a tattoo with his name on it.
Oh no.
I get that reaction a lot, but I want you to know I have a contingency plan, which is, if he breaks up with me, I can just change it to Emilio Estevez. My first love. Steve is younger than me. He's 10 years younger than me, which I should probably tell you my age just real quick before this turns. I am not 25 and dating a 15-year-old. I am 38 years old. So my boyfriend's 27, which means I'm super immature. It's weird. I was thinking about like, when was I gonna, like, I'm thinking of like when I was 20, if I found out that my soulmate like was just younger than me and I'd have to wait to meet him. Like what happens if somebody came to my 20-year-old self who was sitting there like eating mozzarella sticks, trying to fuck guys who listen to Dashboard Confessional, and said to me, "Hey David, your boyfriend is here on Earth, but he's in first grade." Like, or would it be more inappropriate, like, for them to like come to me even younger, like to be like, "Hey David, happy 10th birthday. Your boyfriend. Oh, first off, you're gay. That's why you like Elijah Wood so much. Your boyfriend was born 4 days ago, and one day you're gonna suck that baby's dick." I would like to go on record that my boyfriend said, "Do not tell that joke." But jokes aside, you know, Steve is this is my friend. I said that already. We are really in love, and it took a really long time for me to meet him. You know, love wasn't something that came super easy to me. I only dated like one other person super seriously before him. That person was like so disproportionately attractive to me that, and that's not a humble brag, like he literally was so much more attractive when we would walk into bars, people would just assume I was the heir to the Heinz fortune or something like that. But we moved in fast. It was really great. Like we fell in love. We like 9 months, we got an apartment. We, like if you don't, I'm just gonna tell you this story. It's like, we moved in, and the first night there, we painted the apartment and then we took a shower together and had intercourse. It was really romantic, and I remember I got out of the shower and like the room was like filled with steam, and I like wiped the steam from the mirror and I like looked at myself and I was like, "David, you're finally in love." And like that didn't always seem like it was in the cards for me. And while I was thinking that, I heard a noise that can only be described as the door of a haunted house opening. From the shower, I heard, "Ugh," and then a hand came from the shower, and inside of that hand was a turd. And then that hand put the turd into the toilet. And I remember thinking at the time, I've made a big mistake. My boyfriend at the time, let's call him Caleb because that's his name, was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Did you just shit in your hand and throw it in the toilet?" And he was like, "Oh, that's nothing. I usually just do the stomp." Now, let's all just take a quick second to think about what the stomp is. He would stomp a human turd down the toilet with his human foot, and I broke up with him immediately a year and a half later. That's my time. Thanks, guys.